Last week, Sam Brock brought you the story of Sharon Strauss, an Ashland woman with intellectual disabilities. His report highlighted the obstacles Virginia faces when it comes to caring for its disabled population.
Tonight, Sam follows up with a man with severe disabilities who benefited from the state system, showing he can live in the community if given the proper resources.
Our initial story comes on the heels of a Department of Justice report that says the state has failed people with disabilities, leaving too many families on waiting lists for community care and relying on institutionalization. Well, tonight we introduce you to a man, Walter, who has severe disabilities, and he's lived in institutions for 56 years, but he is now in the community and he is thriving. It's been a year since 58-year-old Walter Clarke has found a new home with this Lynchburg family, Brett and Sandi Johnson.
You aren't gonna get anybody's taste.
And already, he's developed much more than just a signature catchphrase.
It's great. A lot of places we go, people know him by name. We go to Walmart and he knows more people than we do.
In short order, Walter has stamped an imprint in this community.
This is Hillcat Games.
With trips to minor league baseball games, outings at the beach.
He absolutely loved it.
And regular stops at local restaurants.
They'll say, "Come on, Walter, we'll show you to your table," and they'll take us right back. And the waitresses know that he gets potato soup. You know, they definitely know, wherever we go, what Walter's getting.
It's an amazing turn of events, Johnson says, for a man who spent almost his entire life in state institutions for the disabled. Walter lived at the Central Virginia Training Center in nearby Amherst County for 30 years. Until his legal guardian, an aide at the center, pushed for Walter to receive community-based care, and the Johnsons stepped in.
The people at the training center have done a good job. It's just here in someone's home, they're part of our family. And, we look at them as our family and go out into the community.
Going up, all right?
It's a narrative the Johnsons call uplifting. Proof that someone like Walter, who's blind and living with a severe intellectual disability, can get the care he needs in a home setting. As the state wrestles with how and when it will provide that care for thousands of other people, Sandi Johnson urges leaders to keep Walter's situation in mind and the gains he's already reaped in 12 months.
When we put him to bed at night, he'll actually, if you go down and hug him in his bed, he'll reach his arm around you and kind of pat you on your back and say, "I love you too." So, he's definitely changed quite a bit from when we first met him a year ago.
Walter is one of the fortunate Virginians who does have a Medicaid intellectual disability waiver, which pays for specialized care, equipment like that skylift, and the opportunity to live in a home with the Johnsons. Sam Brock, CBS 6 News.
Do you smoke?